Well, good morning. Welcome back to Central Ontario. It is going to be another hot, humid day today, but today I'm not too worried because we're going to let the Kubota do all the work. I'm going to throw the bucket on the front and the box blade on the back, and we're finally going to get to this back driveway and get it graded and smoothed out. So if you found somewhere nice and cool in this heat, and maybe you've got a coffee in a few minutes, I'd love it if you stuck around. Let's get this done. Cheers. Okay, so if you've been following the channel, you know I'm in front of the shed, and where I'm standing was a big triple maple stump as well as that large 4,300 pound granite boulder, which we hauled out of here about a month ago. Ground's ready, it's pretty dried out, we haven't had much rain in the last week or two. So I'm going to take the tractor today, I'm going to bucket out some of the soil out of the back of the driveway to get it down a little bit closer to rock. And I'm going to use the box blade to try to flatten this out and get it smooth. And then we're going to grab some of that crusher stone that I've had piled on the driveway and start laying it down. So it'll be a nice day because I'm not going to have to do any work. My B2601 is going to do it all for me. Kind of wish I had a cab with air conditioning and maybe music today, but I'm happy I have a tractor. So hope you stick around and let's get this done. Cheers. We got the topsoil out of here, dropped it off on the other side of the house. And you're probably wondering why I made a little runway here in the back of the house, but this is just where I could put one of my small trailers so it's out of the way. So I'll put some crusher down on top of that after I smooth it out with the box blade. And we did get down to rock in a few spots, which was good. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video or not, but just another reminder, especially for new guys like me, you got to be careful of the terrain you're running over because I'm not sure if you can see it on the video, but I took the back wheel over this big hump and the tractor tilted right over sideways. Got a little scary, but luckily I put the bucket down on the ground and then I just backed out slowly so I could get it back righted again. But always be aware of your surroundings, especially when you're working in the forest or on the side of the forest. All right, let's get the box blade rolling and see if I can smooth out some of these bumps. Hey, so she's coming along a little slowly. Forgot a few things, which our friend Dave Knows How on his channel, he had mentioned some tips for grading. The first one was, which I forgot to do, was to open up that hydraulic flow all the way underneath the seat to allow the box blade to drop as quickly as it rises. But I've got that done now. Second thing is I'm going to turn the box blade in slightly more forward so that the scarifiers are doing most of the work and not so much the blade until I get this nice and smoothed out. And the third thing, going extra slow this time and taking my time with it. So I think those things will help a little bit. Let's keep going. Hey, she's graded up, and I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. Of course, you know me, I'm a diehard, and I kept running over that big boulder sticking out here right between the posts, and I couldn't help myself. I had it all nice, had it all nice and flat, and I just had to try digging at that boulder, and then I had to repair it again. But it worked out really well. I used the box blade, as you can see. I also thought it might be helpful, and it worked pretty good, just to use the bucket and float to try to drag it after I got it reasonably flat, and that worked out well. I maintained the grade so that water will run away from the building, which is good. And what I'm going to do now is just take the tractor, run over it for a little while to get some weight on it to pack it, and then I'm going to start dropping some more of that crusher on top of it. Alright, well I think that's it for today because that sun is high and man, it's getting hot out here. So I think it's time for me to find the lake. But I am pretty pleased with the way it's turned out. Getting a little better each time. I think I could do a few things different, but she came out really flat. I've got about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of this crusher, and I've got to put another couple inches on it. But I'm going to let this sit for a bit, and I'm going to save that for maybe a cooler day. So I hope you found the video enjoyable. I appreciate you sticking around with me today. If you like the channel, please hit subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to know when I'm posting videos, just click the little bell. But otherwise, have yourselves a great week, enjoy, and we'll see you again. Cheers.